Single on offer there. Let's take a look at this one. He shot off as soon as Asad made contact. There was no run there. Great work by the bowler. He got right behind the stumps, did Arvind Subramaniam. Clean gather, and the bails were off in a flash. Easy decision there for the umpire, and a heartbreaking one for Haroon.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, Haroon, he's got to. He's got to accept that it's his error. You know, he's got to accept that. I mean, he goes early, it's not his call, and the batter Asad, he sees the danger, but Haroon had committed, there was no coming back.
Well, Asad tries to flay this one once again. There's only one way Asad Mahmood's going to bat. If the ball's there for the taking, he'll throw his hands at it. So nearly a team hat-trick there. So do note, if you're learning how these things work in this beautiful game of cricket, if it's a run-out, it doesn't account for a bowler's hat-trick. What an excellent third over there within the power play for the Koln challengers. Arvind Subramaniam showing that he can do this in the crunch time as well. It's not easy to bowl within the power play.
Naeem Akhtar is the new batter that's come out to face the music, batting with Asad Ahmed. This is the call here, Ujwal. I'll tell you now, if they're going to win this, then Asad Mohammed is going to score 60 plus runs. He's out, they're not winning this match. It's all about how he bats now here. That will be on his mind. He's just been involved in the run-out. I don't think it's his fault. There was no run there. I think Haroon committed too much. He was running blind. But the thing is, Haroon back in the shed. The only way back here for the defending champions is that Asad really puts in a magnificent performance.
The skipper's brought himself on here. Kesavam Montati bowls it nice and slow, gives it a bit of a loop there. This one's just struck into the offside for a single. That's what Naeem Akhtar has to do. Bring the danger man, Asad Mahmood, back on strike. Let him do the hard work. He can hang in there and try and build a partnership. Well, nice lines once again from the skipper, Montati. Will only be another single. I really like what I'm seeing from the Koln challengers here. They seem to be quite disciplined in the field. There's a lot of energy about them. And it might be quite early for me to make this call, but I feel like they're probably the best fielding side on display so far. At least in terms of discipline, if not in terms of acrobatic efforts. This is nicely struck into the leg side. Great timing on that one for Naeem Akhtar. They'll chance a second one, they'll think about it. They don't want another run out here.
No, that's the last thing they want at the moment. They're not going to take anything risky in terms of runs. Shots maybe to Asad. Now back on strike. What can he do here?
Well, he can hit a mighty six is what he can do. This one, well, just eludes the fielder. I think it may have even bounced inside the boundary there. Let's take another look at this one. Asad loves it when it's nice and full and he can swing his hands through the ball.
This is half a chance, you know. This is half a chance. He doesn't get anything on it. It's a half a chance. And it goes for 4 runs. So you can see that the fielder's going to be disappointed. Not easy. Not easy because of the sun. The sun is going to play a big part here. They've got the caps on. Maybe, we were saying this last week. Come on, anybody out there, come on, sunglasses manufacturers. Give us some sponsorship. Must be a partner. We need a sunglasses partner, definitely. This one's up in the air as well. This goes through the gap. It's 4 more. This is the way he's going to bat. This is the way Asad Mohammed is going to bat. He's going to just play his shots. The thing is, though, it's almost like a game of chess. I think the Koln challengers need to say, okay, how are we going to get this man out? What's the trap? What are we going to do? For me, pace off. Take the pace off and get somebody to float the ball up there, bowl it straight and say, come on, hit me straight. Hit me straight if you can.
I think the key there is bowling straight indeed, Rico. On that occasion, Keshav Montati bowled that one with plenty of width on offer. And Asad Mohammed needed no second invitation. It sat up nicely. This one's a little fuller, and just as he said it, well, but this one struck equally well. Brilliant piece of fielding from Dante, though. We'll need to take another look at this one.
Beautifully done, really well done. I mean, the ball is travelling, it's bobbling around as well. Okay, he uses his feet. I like to see the slide and dive in here. But look, gets the foot on it, nice stop. And then he's staying inside the field of play. Really nicely done. And what's been nicely done as well is everything here. It's a beautiful setup, this. I mean, this by Hooligan Cricket Ground, it's absolutely lovely. Hello to everybody. It's great to have you here. And it's great for us to be here as well. A lot of people pretty active on the chat, getting involved, and we're certainly getting involved. Hey, look, what's better than this? We're here on a lovely sunny day. You got your shades on, looking very cool, I must say, Ujwal here, all your shades on. and we're watching some great cricket. Don't get better than that, does it?
It's amazing, and I love the contest that's unfolding in front of us. The Koln challengers have really stood up here, haven't they?
Yeah.
They're facing the reigning champions, but they've looked the better side, to be honest,
Yeah,
Rico.
they certainly have. Absolutely. They look the better side. I like the energy. I like what they were doing with the bat, and they're doing the same thing here with the ball. They're wanting it. They're wanting. Maybe they're wanting it more than the defending champions.
You were asking for a bit of spin here, Rico.
Yeah.
You were saying, well,
This
toss
is
it
the
up.
call for me. This is
Naga
the right call.
Guntur has been introduced into the attack. Can he do it for his team? They're doing well so far, the Koln challengers. This one shot and struck nearly straight to the fielder inside the circle. One bounce and he cleans up.
It was maybe, I'm thinking Rahman is going to get a bit of a chance here, but he decides that, I think wisely. He's got, the thing is, I say wisely, you've got protection behind you. Throw yourself at it. Give it a go. If it gets past you, you've got two men behind you.
Yeah, champions one who can stand up when you just cannot find a way.
Good tar. Batted very well, remember.
Oh, that's a bit of an edge there. Not where he intended the ball to go, Asad Mahmood, but he'll happily accept those 4 runs.
Yeah, good tar. Made a valuable contribution with the bat. 20 runs, and now it could be the one that gets the vital wicket. He's got to forget that. Don't mind that. I mean, look at the score on the board. 34 for 3 at the end. I mean, 50 was on the board. Challenges.
Well, the Bonn Blue Stars do have wickets in hand, and they have that danger man Asad Mahmood out there. As long as he's out there, I think they'll consider themselves to be in a safe spot. He's doing a good job here is Asad Mahmood. He's not just going hell for leather. He's putting away the bad balls, the ones in his zone.
Yeah, remember we were saying that we reckon that the Bonn Blue Star probably given, I'm going to say 20, let's say 20 runs. I reckon they gave 20 runs away in the field. Some of the things they did. This one, oh, it just gets past the fielder. He's got to dive early. You see what he's doing, trying to do there? He's chasing it, but he's hoping that he's able to run and get something on it. I think you've got to make the call early on the field. At this moment, there you go down there. He doesn't, it gets past him, loses his shades, the ball goes for 4 runs. But yeah, going back to that, but you can see already, and I'm just looking at Najindra Donti, he himself already is probably saved 6 runs. That's the difference. That could be the difference. One team giving away runs, the other has been saving runs. In the air, won't carry. Will it get through the 2? No, it takes a gentle, nice bounce on the fielding side. It plugs a little. Doesn't go to the boundary.
Excellent throw once again. These guys are sharp in the field of the Koln challengers. Nice throw on the bounce of the bowler who gathers it really cleanly. Takes the bails off in a flash, but Asad Mahmood electrifying between the wickets. He made ground with no issues whatsoever. So Naga Guntur's first over has come to a close.
Technique is good as well, though. Look, when he's running there, he's not looking with the ball, he's running to get himself in, and he's reaching out. It's a tall man, he's got a big reach, reaches out, slides the bat in as well, very important, and he gets there. 46 on the board at the halfway point, 3 wickets down, like for like, it was 59 for 3. So wicket-wise, they're the same, but run-wise, that's where the difference is. So that's why the challengers were ahead. But remember the challengers in the second part of the innings. So from here on in is where they started to fall flat. They only got 39. But in this case at the moment, and Bonn Blue Stars have still got that man, Asad Mohammed, out there. And while he's out there, I can't see this run rate slowing down. It can only go up.
Yeah, they've got a few all-rounders in their slide, the Koln challengers. We saw Sriram Gurumurthy do a fine job with the bat in hand. He's handed the ball here by skipper. Keshav Montati pulled an expensive first over, so he's turning towards the option of Sriram Gurumurthy. Oh, this one's flighted up.
I like it. I like it.
Struck straight down the ground.
That's what I'm wanting for Asad to play, because I want him to hit straight. If I'm the captain, I'm saying, right, I want him to hit straight. Don't give him anything that he can play for the covers. Don't give him anything. Like, hit straight. And if he can't hit straight, I want to see him go across the line.
Mukhtar here goes for that again. Strikes it beautifully. He's timing the ball really well, is Naeem Mukhtar, although he plays it across the line of the ball. Rico, the one thing that I'd like to see in the field here is a change when Asad Mahmood is on strike. He's excellent straight down the ground, and both long off and long on are too square for my liking, especially long off. I'd bring him a little straighter. Well, just as I said it, Rico, this one struck straight down a long off.
Thank you very much.
It up.
Uji. Come on, give me some love. Thank you very much. pitch it up there, hit it straight, take him, get him driving. That's what it's about. It's experience. You'll get there. It's experience. Don't worry. You'll experience. But that's what it's all about. I mean, we're saying this, take the pace right off, float the ball up there, get the batter to hit straight, bang, straight down his throat. Thank you very much. And the man that I've been talking about, again, Dante takes the catch.
Yeah,
and simple as that. It's a simple game, really. Everything, when you put a plan out there, everything goes to plan.
Really well done there. He's so cool underneath that ball, is Dante. That one had some heat on it, but not a fielder to worry about it. Scooped that one quite easily. As safe as a house is he, Dante here at long off. If you take a look at that one, he did have to take a few strides onto his right. Assad does like to hit it straight down the ground. I think his life would have been made easier if he was a couple of strides towards his right and a little straighter, but
yeah, he took the catch. What do you want about it? He took the catch. That's it.
Take the
Job
catch.
done. He took the catch. If he dropped it, yeah, but he took the catch. I mean,
well done.
Get your right man in the right places. That was what we're talking about. And you've got the right man in the right place there. Not only is he saving runs, making some magnificent stops, he's also taking the catches. This game now, surely, is the challengers to lose. They've just got to keep the ball up there. It's a good-looking shot. The fielder, no mistake. It's all about line, something that Tyrone was talking to me about last week, and the couple of weeks we were in Dresden. He's saying that the wicket-keeper and the captain, particularly the wicket-keeper, has got to make sure that the fielders are in the right place. He's got to be looking at those lines, and they seem to be doing this right here at the moment. You see, give me another. It's simple, it's easy. Can't drop it. He doesn't drop it. It's another wicket. Another one goes, so now Akhtar, he departs as well, and really, I can't see the Bonn Blue Stars coming back from this huge one. I can't. I said it at the time. For me, it was all about Assad Mohammed, especially after we saw that run out of Haroon Khan. And now with Assad gone and Akhtar gone as well now, I can see the Bonn Blue Stars, the defending champions, losing their second match here.
Well, that one was easily scooped by the keeper, Vijay Ratnavel. What a show here from Sriram Gurumurthy. A good game for him. Has turned into an excellent one so far. He's picked up his second wicket. I really am in appreciation of how these bowlers are coming in and bowling to their fields. He's got a lot of protection on the leg side, and he's inviting that shot. Bowled it outside the off, but Naeem Akhtar should have been looking to play that through the offside. He goes across the line, tries to find the gap on the leg side. Only manages to scoop it up with the top edge, straight into the safe gloves of the keeper. And Sriram Gurumurthy pick a third here and add a full stop to this innings of the Bonn Blue Stars. They haven't gotten going, and they've got an uphill task from here. Skipper makes his way to the middle, KK.
KK in. Remember Shabir Ali? I mean, KK was telling me that Shabir Ali is an all-rounder. I'm sure there's a bit of bad on this. I certainly heard something. So, the question is here now. Now, remember we focused when we looked at the tables of net run rate. All the teams, apart from, of course, the challengers that hadn't played, all the teams that had played on 2 points, net run rate was separating them. Challengers here look like they also, from here anyway, should pick up these 2 points. So we're going to see all the 5 teams on 2 points. Net run rate is going to be so key. It's very important, therefore, the way that they finish this innings, Bonn Blue Stars. Okay, they may decide with that rate at it's 12.5, they may decide they're not going to get there, but they're still going to make sure they keep getting runs on the board. They can't go into defensive mode because they're 5 wickets down. Still got to play the shots and get as close to that score as they can. Net run rate is very important. The new bowler is coming on to bowl here now is Rahman. So it's Rahman.
Looks like a leg spinner, does Rahman. Tries to get some turn in that. This is struck into the leg side. Sabir Ali is also quick between the wickets, but there's only a single offer there.
Yeah, we haven't seen those errors that we saw from Blue Stars. I mean, something like that. Ball being played, the fielder should stop it. So many times we saw the fielder mess it up, kick it, boot it away, or misfield it. We haven't seen that from challengers. They're making sure they're stopping everything.
They want to build a partnership here by the looks of things. They're happy to take these singles that are on offer. It's only the big shots that can hurt Koln challengers from here. They'll be more than pleased to just give away a runner ball. This one's way over the batter's eye line. Nice bit of flight on that one. Takes it on the full. And Dante once again gets his body behind the ball. They run back for the second. A better throw could have had the skipper KK in trouble, but he had to stand up there. Didn't have much time to throw it and get some meat behind that ball. To a tidy start is Sabit Rahman. Sabir Ali gathers a couple of runs there. The umpires have been magnificent throughout this contest so far. Shout out to them as well. This one's angling down the leg side, gets enough bat on that as Sabir Ali. It's trickling away, goes past that boundary rope there at fine leg. So a welcome boundary for the Bonn Blue Stars. Can this inject some impetus in their innings?
That's what they've got to do though, isn't it? I mean, this one is the only one that is ill-directed really. It's on the leg side, and you see the sweep shot there from Shabir. Doesn't quite get it out of the middle of the bat, but gets enough on it to send it to the boundary. But you're absolutely right. This is a very, very important little knock here now between these two. Is the captain, AK, and Shabir Ali.
This one struck nicely through the offside, finds the gap there. Oh, there's a Tortuga bounce.
Wow.
That will.
Just as we were talking about how they've been pretty good and we haven't seen any real errors. That's the first time. And I was just about to say, this is about the lines. This is about, you've got the two fielders inside and you've got that man just in between. So if it doesn't go to them, he's there. But unfortunately, this time around, he gets it all wrong. I mean, he does get a little bit of a nasty bounce there just before him. Oh, well, this has been sent packing. This is big. Volley, kinna sona, shaka, lovely shot. Well, this is fantastic. Look the way he gets himself in position. He picks the line early. You know it's short. Just bang, smashes it out of the ground. So with that error, which probably you think they would have taken a single, they get 4 from it. So he stays on strike and he smashes the next one for 6. I said earlier that rate is about 12.5. Well, they got that there, and what they've actually managed to do is bring the rate down. It goes down to 10. So game's still on.
Well, that was very expensive over there from Sabit Rahman. 18 runs conceded off it. And well, this contest is still well and truly on. We tried to say that it was coming to a quick wrap, but Sabir Ali is standing in the way of the Koln challengers here. Sriram Gurumurthy back in the attack after that excellent first over.
Yeah.
Happy to take a single and bring Sabir back on the strike.
It's very important now that the challengers, they don't get themselves under pressure unnecessarily. Keep doing what you've been doing. You can see that 1 or 2 players just maybe feeling the signs of nerves. They know they're almost there, but almost there is not the same. You've got to finish it off.
Sabir Ali here tries to strike that one down the ground, doesn't middle it to perfection. Don't he'll run in and keep that down to a single. Sriram Gurumurthy is wearing his pace, and his control over his line and length has been absolutely bewildering. Excellent piece of bowling here. This one's going on to bounce to the fielder inside the circle. Another quick single there for the skipper KK. This contest is heading towards a crescendo. Might well trickle down into the final over and the last ball. Well, he goes for that hoik into the leg side once again. An appeal for the stumping. Let's see if the batter's foot was down and planted. It appears that there's no issue whatsoever. His leg didn't come up. Sriram Gurumurthy. This one's flighted. He takes it on the full again. Tries to find the gap between the two fielders positioned straight down the ground, but it's nicely cleaned up by the man at long on. It's a nice and tidy piece of bowling once again from Sriram. What an excellent game he's having. He's only got to do this with another delivery. His job will be done. It'll be over to the rest of his teammates to see him through. Well, he's just done that. Have we seen him, Mankat? Yes, we have. The non-striker there, Sabir Ali, the one man who all of the Bonn Blue Star supporters would have had their hopes pinned on, has walked out of the crease. And the bowler here, Sriram Gurumurthy, has been in the news for multiple reasons. And well, he'll make the cut one more time.
You know, I'd like to see this again. Look, he holds that pose there for a while, and then is he not in his action?
Well,
is he not in his action?
That's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Because I think by the rule book, you have to go into your bowling stride, and I wonder whether you have to complete your rotation and then take the bails off.
Yeah.
He was almost in his bowling stride.
A lot of discussion points about this. I know things have been changed. I mean, when it does come down to, look here, he's in his bowling stride there, then, I mean, he sort of sells a dummy.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering what the legalities or the laws of the game say about that, but it's happened. Obviously, the tournament referee Rob Cumming is happy about it. Nobody's happy to see that, but I'm just going to say this on it. There's always a lot of talk about it, and we're just going to say this. Laws are laws. The batter knows he's going to be inside, or his bat's going to be grounded, or he's going to be inside that line when the bowler is coming up to bowl. Once the ball is released, he can go.
Correct.
If he's not, then I think the more we see of this, then the more that Tabata's going to stop doing it. I know that from the 1st of October, it won't be man-can anymore. It would just go down as a run-out. That's going to be the change in law. But that's a big moment. I mean, just a little bit of
nothing wrong with that, really.
misconcentration means that you could lose the game because he was the man that was doing the damage.
Indeed, a quick fire 20 there. Only 9 balls, all he took. Of the Bonn Blue Stars. Will that be the last nail in their coffin? Doing a splendid job here with the ball at the Koln challenges. It's Nikhil Patel has been brought back into the attack. What an excellent couple of overs once again from Sriram Gurumurthy. It was a vital couple of wickets in his first over, only went for 3 runs. Then came back to affect that run out as well. Indeed, I'm sure there'll be a lot of debate on that, or arguments to be made on both sides, but I think all things said and done, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bit about get involved with the poll on the chat. People see what you'd love to see. Go to the square leg umpire if you can't see it. Maybe you go to the third umpire and you say, right, was he actually about to deliver the ball, and then he just held that pose there, just paused, so the batter is thinking that the ball's being bowled, and then he takes it out. Me personally, I'm going to say, I don't like to see that. I would have said, no, not out. You can't do that. Good shot, 6 runs.
Well, the skipper's here. He says, don't count me out just yet. I can wield the long willow as well. He makes great contact here, this KK. This was right in his arc, and he dismisses it off the park. The fielder there as well, I think he ran in a little bit. If he was perhaps on the boundary rope, he may have had a half chance to get a hand at it. Nikhil Patel, vital second follow-up delivery.
No ball called, and it's hit right down the ground as well. Has it got to be stopped? And it is stopped. And who stops it? There's only one man who does. Excellently done by Najendra Dante. You see the difference there. Dante is prepared to slide and stop it, where the other fielder next to him is going to be Naresh Kumar. It's not. Naresh Kumar gets thumped here. Keep an eye on this for a moment. I'm going to tell you why. Here's the contact, and okay, ball is not touching. Okay, good. I was just wondering whether Naresh Kumar was actually touching the rope, and the 2 fielders and the ball.
Well, amidst all of this drama, we saw that there was a free hit because it was a no ball, and Nikhil Patel here pulls a wide, which means the free hit remains. Can KK make good use of it? Oh, well, have you seen another run out here? Has the batter ran it past his crease?
Well, the umpires wants this checked.
Well, this one's going to be feisty.
We've got 1 pole. Now let's have a look at this one. Let's see how this one is. Does he go all the way around and then take it off?
Oh.
Or is it while he's in his action? So here he comes. At this point, he's entitled to here.
You can see the non-strikers watching him. He's watching him, and, well...
That one you see is probably, for me, I'm saying, yeah, the batter has gone. That's more clear-cut. The bowler hasn't, gone into his bowling stride. He's about to. And there you go. Yeah, that's out. There's nothing. Again, it's another batter that goes, and this time it's a Michal. So we've seen two of these run-outs, man-cans as we know them. And remember, the captain, if he wants to, off the fielding side, of course, that's a Kesava Motati, can turn around and say, well, look, you know, okay, just want them. He could have done that the first time, right? Now I'm gonna say no, come back. But if you do it again, I'm gonna enforce it. So he doesn't have to, but he's saying no. If you're out, well, if you crease, you're out. So
soon this is gonna be
a
part of the laws, and you know, it's time that everyone reflects on the fact that the non-striker can't leave his ground before it falls out of the hands.
I mean, that's not the big one because Mikel hasn't really scored any runs. But the question is, who comes out? What can they do? This up in here. This is the big one, and it is the captain. He goes, and just like that.
Well, this has meandered into a one-sided contest.
Yeah, what happens here? well, that was a free hit, so missed something there. There's so much going on. What was a free hit call then?
Oh,
Anyway. So he's not out, so the big moment ends up just being... Well, have a look. I tell you who else thought he was out. I think the captain, KK, thought he was out, and then all of a sudden he got the memo. It's a free hit. It's all happening out there at the moment. Two-man cats.
This one's struck quite nicely by the
Beautifully
skipper.
played. That's a lovely shot, and the fielder, well, he gets a hand down to it, so he does well. It's a good stop. And they'll take two. So a lot is relying here on the captain. The captain is just keeping them in this. Just keeping them in this.
Put his hand down there. Excellent effort there in the deep. They're doing well in the field of the Koln challengers. The contest is still well and truly on. Only 13 needed now. 8 balls to go. Those extras there might just come back to bite.
Extra's going to be, yeah, you're right.
Challenges. This one's ball straight at the batter. He'll sneak a single here. He wants to keep the strike. Does the
This is going
skipper.
to be close, you know. I think the umpire is thinking about it. What does he decide? Well, I would, if I was the umpire, I'm going upstairs for this, just in case. I mean, let's see what we see here.
He has a good view here, does the leg umpire. He's made his ground there. It's an excellent call. That was a close one. I'm with you, Rico. That one got too close to come first.
He's backing himself. I like to see that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you've got the technology there for that to use it. You never know. But he does make it in. I think
Excellent
that was
call.
Captain just wanted to make sure he gets some shine. They basically say to Singh here now, right, it's over to you. And Singh, well, it's an interesting way to do it. The captain doesn't want to go. He's saying, nah. The captain is saying, I gave you one ball to dispatch to the boundary because I want to stand strike. I'm not going to take a single. So we are going into the last over. The score, 87.
12
is the score. Well, 87, 6 balls to go, 12 runs needed.
Here's a look at what might happen if this game ends in a tie. There is a golden ball that will come into play in the event of a tie. The game will be decided by the golden ball, which means the batting team would need to score 2 to win in a single delivery called the golden ball. Otherwise, the fielding team will take the honors of winning this game.
9 we've had this year. You can see that the fielding team, 72. So here we go. We're going to have the man who's been doing everything right in the field, Jonty, to bowl it.
KK on strike. Well, this one's bowled just inside the tram line.
Let the umpire do his job, skipper. Let the umpire do his job. That's a dot ball to 12 now, or 5. Got to, no point leaving it. Got to be hitting it. Pressure on the captain.
He's really winding up to give it a big tonk, isn't he? Tries to make contact once again. Excellent piece of bowling. Shaping this away from Kurumali, who's got an open stance. He looks like he's trying to hit this into the leg side. He'd probably be better off trying to use the line of the ball and go over the infield on the offside. He's probably just playing to his strengths. He did hoik one the leg side for a big 6 earlier on.
Oh, that'll help. That'll help a little. Okay, so that after 2 dot balls, we get a wide, so 11 required of 4.
He puts his hand up immediately in apology. Not what he wanted to do. Try to shape this away from the off stump once again. Play into the strength of the batter, and you can pay for it.
They take the single. He wouldn't have wanted. He had to go there, I suppose. Had to get something on it. He does. So it's going to be 10 required of 3 deliveries. Whatever happens here, they're running. They're running. KK is going to be charging to get to the other end. Let's hope we don't get another man cat here.
Wickets aren't a problem here for the BBS. They definitely want their skipper back on strike here. He goes for the big one. Rana Singh goes through the hands of the fielder at short mid-wicket, and they'll get past for that single. Nearly caught that one. It was a sharp chance there. His hands went up but a little too slowly, a little too late. I think he only got his fingertips to that.
Has to be a boundary. Has to be a boundary.
9 and 2. Well,
come on, guys. Now that can't be. He's gone past his mark, surely. What is going on here, guys? Come on.
No, surely this isn't.
And it doesn't matter. Why does it matter? He's at the non-striker's end. All that person is doing is running.
I think there's nothing wrong with pulling it off when know, you're in your right stead on that occasion. It's well and truly within this ground.
Umpire under pressure, wide or not wide, no, it's a dot, and that is it, just like that. That's this game done, because that means that it's 9 regarded loss, unless he bowls a no ball or something here which gets pelted to the boundary. It's all over.
It's almost game, set, and match. Let's see what KK has to offer. Well, he smashes that one into the offside. They'll keep it down to a single.
That is it, is victory for the Koln Challengers. So they're playing their first match and they win against the defending champions, the Bonn Blue Stars. And just as the Bonn Blue Stars did yesterday, they end up losing their first match. And it's a victory to the Challengers. There's going to be, well, there's going to be a little bit of flair and a little bit of fight in the second match between these two mad cats.